I'm at the visitor center for Hurricane Ridge, and that is part of the Olympic National Park. And this is also where the Olympic hot springs are, so let's go find out some information. Can you imagine whale hunting in this boat? Please touch. Ooh, it's very thick, but it's extremely soft. Not what I expected. This tree was 650 years old. In 1349 is when it started to grow. Columbus starts the New World, the Mayflower Lands, Declaration of Independence, Yellowstone, the first national park, and the Olympic National Park. That's incredible. Look at this cutie. He's driving. He's got a little Ford Festiva, and he knows how to drive. I want him to look forward. Hi, good, how are you?
Thank you. Still got some time on there.
A little bit, right?
Yeah. South Dakota. People in South Dakota that come to South Dakota very often.
No?
We used to live in North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
They never do.
Beautiful here.
You know, you need enough?
No, I'm good. Thanks a lot. Hello from the top of Hurricane Ridge. This is an incredible, amazing, extremely cold place with some spectacular views. The sun is peeking out just a little bit on that one mountain. It is really cold up here. I don't know our elevation. Oh, look, it says right here. It's 5,759 feet up. Oh my goodness. And typically, you can see Canada. You can see Vancouver Island, but also you can see British Columbia coast. I am underdressed for this, even with the sun out. I'm freezing. Just across the way, there's little pockets of snow on the mountains that are about the same height as this one, so that tells you about how cold it is. The wind is pretty stiff. So I'm going back to get a winter jacket. Even with the sun coming out, unfortunately, there's lots of clouds, and that's fairly common for here. It's still beautiful, and it is cool to watch the clouds sort of crawl up and down the sides of the mountains. Really neat. But these views, definitely $1 million views. Kind of looks like the Swiss Alps. Not that I've been to Switzerland, but this is what they look like in pictures. Look at this. I think that over there is maybe Mount Olympus. I'm sure they'll have something up here to tell. But everything's shrouded in clouds. So I really wish I had better views for you guys, but there's nothing we can do about the clouds. This right over here is Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus is, I believe, just under 8,000 feet. And then back here, no, here, I'll zoom in a bit, that is Kerry Glacier. Actually, I think it's this right here. That's a glacier. It's receded and shrunk quite a bit over the years, but that is the Kerry Glacier. I'm on my second hike of the day. Oh, this is all just paved trail. So, I love the song of I love the song of those birds. So cute. Wow, look at here. I don't recommend coming up here if you're scared of heights, because even for me, who's not afraid of heights, it weirds me out slightly. It's not just the height here, it's like the steepness. They're all so steep. This is lupine, or is it lupine? I'm not sure. I think it's lupine. I wish it was flowering right now because it makes such gorgeous flowers. I was able to grow it in Chicago. It's native to like alpine areas, so mountain areas, but it still grew in Chicago just fine. So if you look closely, you can see a little white pole down there. This is a ski lift. I don't think this is in use anymore. Oh, there's a plaque here. Let's see what it says. Nope, nothing about skiing. You know, they definitely still ski in this area, but I don't think they ski in this part anymore. think it's on the other side of the mountain they ski. So I'm cutting my trip to Hurricane Ridge a little shorter than I'd like. I wanted to do more hiking. There's a whole bunch of like little trails. I did a couple of those, and then there's some longer ones, and I was hoping maybe to do that if the weather was nice, but yeah, the sun is completely gone now. It's raining, but it kind of feels like it's almost sleeting. My van says that it's 39 degrees outside, so could be sleet. Either way, it's feeling a little painful out there, so I'm just not used to it. So now I'm headed back down, and the views coming up were fantastic, but they were from the other side of the road, and there was a whole bunch of turnoffs, which I will try to stop at a couple of those and get some more shots. Unless the clouds have completely moved in, which is quite possible. So these are usually some spectacular views. But unfortunately the clouds have rolled in. I should have stopped on the way up, but these pull-offs were almost full, like almost every one of them. And there were clouds then, but the sun was still out, so you could still see way more than you can now. So I was reading about this park online, and recently, I think maybe a week or two ago, somebody was here and saw six black bear in one visit, and 3 of them were, well, I think it was a mother and 3 cubs, and then 2 other bear separate from that. I have to say I'm jealous. And bear are very common here and very active typically, and except, as we know, bear hibernate. So I think the weather has taken a turn, so maybe they're already hibernating or semi-hibernating, I don't know. But, you know, when it's like 39 degrees and maybe snowing, I'd be hibernating. So just a mile or 2 down the mountain, the weather's totally changed. The sun came out a little bit, and it's about 11 degrees warmer. It's not raining, and it looks more like a rainforest again. There's moss on everything, and yeah, so quite a bit different. Ooh, look, there's the Puget Sound. No, probably not. Probably not. It's probably the Straits of Juan de Fuca. Yeah, so, which means you can see Canada from here, on the other side of the water. Not a bad view. Oh, and the sun's out over there now. The weather here changes very quickly. But there's still a big old cloud above us. So here's a pretty view, with a little sunshine. So on the left is Vancouver Island. And then that is mainland Canada. And it goes into, I think Bellingham is over here. You can see the very beginning of the Puget Sound.